Since debuting back in 2018, Cobra Kai has already dropped 4 seasons, and with the 5th season in the works, fans are super excited for its arrival. Ahead of its release later this year, fans are dying to know anything and everything about the upcoming season, which we will be delving into. Today, we're discussing everything we know so far about the upcoming 5th Cobra Kai season. Don't go anywhere. First up, where did we finish with season 4? Let's see. As you will remember from the season 4 finale, Miguel doesn't know if he's going to continue to compete or not, but Johnny doesn't want him to give up, encouraging him to take part. He doesn't, which means Eli advances, and elsewhere Robbie walks in on Kenny beating up Anthony. Robbie goes on to lose his sudden death matchup against Eli. Tori and Cobra Kai come out on top as Samantha and Tori go head to head, with Daniel then comforting Samantha after she loses. Soon after, Terry announces he will be franchising the gym. After Miguel leaves, Johnny realizes he's gone for good after visiting Carmen, promising to go to Mexico to bring him back. He has gone to find his biological father south of the border, a father who has no idea he even exists. Previously at the Cobra Kai dojo, Robbie told Johnny they were moving to a bigger gym and even opening more locations. At the end of the episode, Tori overhears Terry's plotting as he conspires with a referee about a deal they made during the event. Terry has also persuaded Ray to pin the beating on Kreese. Before we see Daniel at Mr. Miyagi's graveside, we then see Chosen turn up, who agrees to help Daniel. What did you guys make of the season 4 finale? Let us know below. So, what do we know about the season 5 premise? Stay tuned to find out. Well, as you might have already seen, the official synopsis for the upcoming season reads, following the shocking results of the All Valley tournament, Terry Silver is expanding the Cobra Kai empire and trying to make his no mercy style of karate the only game in town. With Kreese behind bars and Johnny Lawrence setting karate aside to focus on repairing the damage he's caused, Daniel LaRusso must call on an old friend for help. The first trailer also recently dropped at the Netflix is a Joke festival, and again shows us that the upcoming season will be full of old-time adversaries, some of whom are taking their beef into a 3rd or even 4th decade. The trailer also shows us the aftermath of the All Valley tournament, with Miyagi-Do having to close its doors. Daniel must now figure out a way to stop Terry from manipulating the kids to do his bidding for him, which will probably involve an alliance with William Zabka's Johnny Lawrence. Are they going to get rid of Terry Silver once and for all? You'll have to tune in when the show drops on September 9th to find out. What would you guys like to see covered once the 5th season of Cobra Kai rolls around? Let us know your thoughts below. What about the cast then? Let's see. The recent trailer allowed us to figure out who would be back for more once Cobra Kai returns, and of course, most of the show's heavy hitters will return. Daniel and Johnny, played by Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, will of course be back for more shenanigans, whilst Daniel's wife Amanda, Courtney Hengler, will also return for more. Vanessa Rubu will be stopping by once again as Johnny's love interest, and Miguel's mom, Carmen. And of course, where would season 5 be if Thomas Ian Griffith didn't return as the treacherous Terry Silver? We're almost certain to get more Martin Cove too, who plays the incarcerated John Keese. And as we saw at the end of the season 4 finale, Chosen makes a surprise appearance, promising to help Daniel, so we can be sure that Yuji Okimoto will also be stopping by for the 5th season. Most of the young guys will be back too, with Zolo Maraduena returning as Miguel and Mary Mouser also coming back as Samantha. Tanner Buchanan and Peyton List will also be joining the crew again as Robbie and Tori. Hawk, Dimitri, Kyler, Piper, and Chris are all thought to be returning, as well as season 4 newcomer Dallas Young, who will return in the role of Kenny. As for season 5 newcomers, Alicia Hannah Kim will be joining the cast as a South Korean sensei who is part of Silver's expansion plans. Who are you guys most looking forward to seeing once the show returns? Let us know below. Next up, will there be a 6th season? Stick around to hear about it. As of today, July 26th, Cobra Kai has yet to be announced for a 6th season, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. Netflix doesn't usually announce further seasons before the upcoming season has aired, and showrunners Josh Heald and John Hurwitz have also made noises about their plans for further seasons after the 5th installment, which is great news for fans of the show. Hurwitz has even been quoted as saying he sees the story being told over at least 6 seasons, whilst Heald has said it's changed at times, but it also hasn't. The guys have also said in the past that they have an endgame plan, and that they're still brainstorming ideas past season 5. So with all this taken into account, it's probably a pretty safe bet that we will get a 6th 6th season of the hit martial arts show eventually. Hurwitz also said recently, "We never said from the beginning how many seasons there would be. I think we always viewed it as at least 6 seasons was sort of in our heads, but we're still figuring out exactly what the length for that landing is for all the reasons that Josh mentioned." Fellow creator Hayden Schlossberg has also spoken of the end that they have in mind, but doesn't know exactly how many seasons it will take to get to that point, adding, "If it gets tiring to us, we'll stop before that. We have a few more seasons already planned out." What do you guys think about a 6th season? Mary Mouser has been discussing possible romance on the horizon for her character in the new season. Stick around. The season 4 finale showed Samantha in a bit of an uncertain situation when it came to her love life, but Mary Mouser, who plays the character, has recently set tongues wagging as she teased a possible serious romance with Robbie. We saw her in a bit of a complicated situation with Robbie, Miguel, and Tori in season 4, getting a bit salty about Robbie and Tori pairing up, but it seems as though Mouser could have just let fans in on a major development for her character's love life in season 5. In a recent interview, Mouser claims that people will be happy when pushed about whether or not love is in the air for Sam in the upcoming season. She also suggested that her character will have much bigger fish to fry than boys when the show finally returns, which suggests that Mouser could be set for a starring role in the show. So what about her and Robbie? Well, we know Sam has a lot of soul searching to do before she can settle down, but with Miguel in Mexico, it's likely her and Robbie's relationship will blossom. Robbie has shown that he is able to forgive his father, so will he extend the same courtesy to Mouser's Samantha? Possibly. And with Mouser's revelations that people will be happy, we can probably assume this is what she means, right? And finally, the show's creators have a whole new show in the works. Unfortunately, nothing to do with the Cobra Kai universe. Obliterated is an upcoming Netflix show from showrunners Josh Heald, Hayden Schlossberg, and John Hurwitz. The series will follow an elite special forces unit that shut down an imminent threat to America's party capital, Las Vegas. Upon their successful deactivation of a bomb, they head out for a night on the town, but as it transpires, the bomb was a fake and they must now race against time to find the actual bomb. Whilst clearly intoxicated, the team must fight through their impairments and overcome the personal issues that they have with one another, whilst also saving the world in the process, of course. Featuring acting talents such as Allison Gorski, C. Thomas Howell, Eugene Kim, and Paula Lazaro, amongst others, the show doesn't yet have a release date, but it is thought that it could be with us as early as next year. Sony Pictures Television is in charge of this one in conjunction with Netflix, and the production has already started in earnest. It will be interesting to see in which direction they head with this one. Will it be something similar to 24, where each episode is in real time? This would allow the effects of the night before to come into play in a bigger way. Have you guys heard about this one? As usual, thanks for dropping by today, and remember to tune in again next time when we will be discussing all sorts of other great content. And why not share today's video with any Cobra Kai fans you know of, while also subscribing to our channel. Bye guys.